copper for your thoughts?
Greeting.
Hey, asshole!
Roland! Oh, thank the gods. What's that?
Inocto Concilium.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Capture Saloonus, cleric. Orders of the General. Absolutes chosen. Squad captured. Enlightened.
The corpse remains silent. It does not.
Outside the inn. Buried near graveyard. She found out.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now. Thanks to you. So, thank you for bringing Danis back to me. I really don't know what I'd do without him. So...
I owe you my life. That's not a debt I'll soon forget. I owe you my life.
Thank you for bringing...
We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You damn well brought them back. We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You damn well brought them back.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
The druids back in the grove could have learned a thing or two from you.
You should have seen her. She was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see... well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Why are you smiling at me? Uh-huh.
I'm glad it was you who walked through that door. Thank you.
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there. You ever need a hand, you'll have me at your back. Whether you like it or not. Alfira, I'm all right.
Why did you rush those cultists? You should have run away.
Should we have let them kill everyone?
That is not what I said. Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
You all right?
I've thanked you once already. Don't be greedy.
Thank you. I never thought I'd see these two again. It's good to be back.
Please bring Mole back! Please!
I'm not the best at showing it. But I love Cal and Roland to death. They're family. Thank you for bringing us back together.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter, at least. Did you learn anything more? Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else? The great general is paranoid. Good. That means he's protecting something. I'll wager it's the source of his invulnerability. He'd protect that at any cost. Was there anything else?
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it. Take care now. See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
How's the barricade coming along? But it can take.
No holding back.
Let us see the battle won.
Need to stay focused.
So much for peace.
Whatever may come, I stand ready.
Have to keep going.
Still on my feet.
On the victor's path.
I shall not yield.
What is needed?
Nothing hurts anymore.
Oakfather's blessings.
Let's move.
I wouldn't give for a good rest about now. Or is it an E? Is it even a letter? What damn language is this? What are you doing? Well, if you must know, I've been trying to make out the scars on my back. I can't see them, so I've been trying to feel my way about. They may as well be written in Rashimi. This isn't your problem, you know. No, wait. Here.
The pattern swirls before you, runes hacked crudely into his flesh. You can't read it, but you recognize the letters. Infernal, the language of the hells.
And? What does it say? Infernal? Are you sure? Can you show me? What in the hells? What did he do to me? I have absolutely no idea. But it's no poem. 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it. None at all. Cazador was only figuratively hellish. There were never any devils hanging about the crypt. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something. Given the subject matter, I probably won't. Hello, my dear. It's not a plan yet. More a feeling. Just an itch at the back of my mind. But I know I'm missing something. Whatever Cazador did to me, it was more than his usual sadism. It had purpose. Once I know what that purpose was, maybe a plan will present itself. But for now, I just need to scratch this itch.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you'd come to chat. Always a pleasure.
Well met.
Hells. The curse has torn open the ground itself.
You know, I've been catching myself. Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. We'll see. Give me a while to put my imagination to work.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play. It's coming. New. Maybe they want to play. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
That's him. Like an echo of Thaniel, remolded by the curse. We need him if we're to put a stop to all of this.
Will you play with me? I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me? A mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play. They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be angry with you.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers, and perhaps no real family. Below the layers of shadow and curse, you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
I don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny. I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. Now play with me or else. I don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny. He's not special. He's nothing. You shouldn't say that name. Forget you ever heard it. Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. You can't make me do anything I don't want to! I won't let you.
He's fled. We need to track him down. Wherever the curse is the strongest, that's where he'll go. That's where he'll feel safe.
Sorry. Was lost in thought. Something the matter? I don't fully know. Just a nagging feeling. Almost like I'm conflicted about something, but I don't quite know what. It's nothing. Forget it. Too much time in my own head.
The corpse regards you, lifeless.
Foolish games. Shadow. Ambushed. Shameful death. Dishonor to Vlaakith. Training. Becoming a Sar. Leading my kin. Hidden among the mountains, veiled by ruins. Deathka, warrior for my queen, blade for my Kithrak.
The corpse remains silent. The spell's power.
With a flick of the wrist.
This is my time.
my favorite toy.
Nothing will stand in my way. Death won't take me yet.
Victor's path.
Heading there.
What now? Time for some bloody work.
Nature's fury shall not be checked.
On the victor's path.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here, playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. He'd stay with me. Play with me. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can. Oakfather preserve you.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die. Ketheric's soul still nourishes the shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal. So that I may heal.
You wish to consult me?
Still alive, so that's progress. Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques. What's that?
Sylvanus' blessings.
What to do?
The Absolute calls us all to his care. You're...
You're not the first to brave the dark for the Absolute. Step wise around the disciple.
No feuding under this roof, true soul. I'd stick to your own provisions.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself. I didn't expect you to do that. I was hoping you'd be able to help with something more important, but you're only fit to muck out the jail cells. That won't keep my blade from your throat if you continue to disappoint me. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. To take without asking, to feel without doubting, and to kill without consequence. In a word, freedom. By serving General Thorm, I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
You can pass. In the name of the salute. Our God is watching. Me too.
It is not your time yet, Black. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation. Save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor. Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall. And I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you. I have my duties, true.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Wonderful.
Plenty left to see. Give me trouble now.
What's next? I love the sound of lockpicking.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
My faith protects me.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. I spy with my...
What's that? Meet me out. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
This night song sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
That name.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A seat that has seen many occupants, none of their own volition, and none in comfort. Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted. The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
Some room, then, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh? Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands, I'd think it was Mistra herself brushing against my skin. The curse that afflicts the land appears to be a manifestation of an incredible amount of dark magic. The sword manifested through the Shadow Weave, and is an altogether different form of magic, drawn from the negative spaces left in the Weave's wake. It is Shah's domain, not Mistress. I'm surprised she would risk making contact here, however briefly. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece. Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Oakfather preserve you.
Right tool will do the trick. Still another Githyanki disc. About the Prince Orpheus, maybe. Lae'zel could make sense of it.
Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers. Excellent. What now? Simple.
There is work to do.
Easy.
Mind never quiet.
How delicious. With pleasure.
All right, what now?
Even stripped of flesh, the Warhound is formidable. Spectral eyes meet your...
Amicus animae.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is... familiar. face, but your scent. Selûnite magic. It used to fill these halls back when I was flesh. Since my master brought me back, this place smells wrong. His family is gone, replaced by bootlickers and beasts. You are neither. So tell me true. What is your purpose here? No. He may have... I'm sorry. Wait. Something in your scent is... familiar. I've had no stomach to fill for some time. But do you take me for a teething... Though whichever whelp owns that thing smells... happy. Safe. I've not scented such a thing since I was flesh. Since my master brought me back, you are neither. So tell me true. Wait. Something in your scent is... familiar. You stumble into trouble like a stray pup. My own litter were the same, but they are long dead now. Mind where you stray, lest I send you to join them.
That's curious.
Careful, I might. Oh, for a skeleton key.
I've got a long road ahead. A letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much. Kithrick's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god? Death won't take me yet. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I've missed this. Over here. I'll do it my way.
Blood comes easy these days.
Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
That's curious.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What in the hell's... Oh no, not again.
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you. roars, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me, to better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you were the jeweled hope for their design. But now, you are their flaw. You abandoned me. You left me the slave of the puny chosen. Used to bind this world. But I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
What's happening? Speak to me! Wake up!
You're free. The Absolute must be keen to meet us.
Careful. It nearly had you. Whatever that creature was, its telepathic force was unlike anything I've ever encountered. It must be the source of the Absolute.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all! You need to deal with him. Every moment Ketheric lives is another I am away from Baldur's Gate. I need to return, and soon.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place.
You've got to take the fight to them. Aren't you going to take down Ketherick?
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature. I hope you get him. Ketherick and the like. I know you can.
Any word on Thaniel? Is he all right? Is he safe? He is? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't been able to sleep, knowing he was trapped in that wretched place. Thank you for saving him when I couldn't. I can rest now. Finally. Thank you again. But I need to rest. The curse has left me weak.
We kept Art safe. That's what matters. Couldn't have done it without you. He looks a little better, doesn't he? Art, that is.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Gruesome. Did you learn anything more? Perhaps we... Was there anything else?
Take...
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why? You did? But that means... Wulbren! Wulbren! Where is he? Ah! Wulbren, it's me! Wulbren!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this... helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbren.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbren... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home! Say that again.
Let's not be uncivilized. Wulbren, perhaps we can talk more later, when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wulbren is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded. Don't judge him too harshly. He's been through a lot. When he's had some rest, he'll be back to his usual self. Nonsense. When you've known each other as long as we have, there aren't sides. Wulbren can be a little sharp, but so can I. You should know that better than anyone. Well, perhaps Wulbren is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough. Yes? I'm sure you would. If you're done rifling through my thing.
Every moment, Catherine.
To have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Dead flaming that might be worth a look.
Thank you for bringing down...
That's curious.
hardly a challenge.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Look out! Wolves.
Their eyes are made for the dark. Fire and light is our friend.
Time for a new approach.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
find some prey.
What's the plan?
No time to spare!
The Selûnite shrine, hidden away.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
Selûna idol, really? Are you in need of a paperweight?
I needed that.
That's curious.
A hidden adamantine forge. Imagine the blades you could produce with that.
Seems it's guarded by a protector of some sort. Something weak to this hot hammer.
Well, hello. Should be easy.
Can't give up now.
What a day. A crooked touch.
No time to rest. No one stopped me yet.
Keep your distance, darling.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
What's next, I wonder?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. much on the nature of the shadow curse. Good to know. What's that? This curse subverts all that is good in nature.
Someone there. Let's crack it open.
Looking ahead.
Ellie May, my light, my hope, my joy.
Great as a mess. Those tracks say fox, but the stride is odd. It must have jumped down there.
Half-buried femur. Some beast wanted to save it for later, perhaps?
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
I am not people. Though many would question how wise it is to approach a stranger in the dark. Be on your way. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged. Death is not the end, merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. My reasons are of no consequence. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it? I thank you. as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger, and bring it to me.
If you do not approve, you can leave.
Everyone hates you. You think the creatures of the realm owe you something just because you never shut up. They whisper about you, you know. Call you stupid and ignorant. They wish you were dead. Everyone hates you. Good! You should hate yourself. You're vicious and evil and cruel. Everyone who loves you will suffer and die. Slitting your own throat would be a kindness.
Our orders do not matter. We make our own destiny now.
Corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
Trust no one. With pleasure.
Never a dull moment.
That might be worth a look.
Looks like an
North, Last Light Inn. South, Risen Road. West, Whitewind Tower.
Feel death's cold grip. Time to move. They won't know what bit them.
Bleed for me.
Oh, Father, shield your servant.
watch your back. Let's crack it open.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
All is ash and meat.
That might be worth a look.
This beast didn't go down without a fight. Gored to death by the look of it.
Should be easy.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
A pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
Looks like the Driders' caravan came from here.
They won't be herding any more prisoners from here, thanks to us.
Off we go then. Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge.
Sylvanas, guide my blows.
Never a dull moment. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Time for a cull. No escape.
Another fight. Let's go. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Shall we cut and run?
Prevail.
No choice but to keep going. Let's get this over with.
We've shared but one victory, friend. But it will not be our last. Walk tall.
little old-fashioned, too. 100 years? More?
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm long ago.
A great many druids once stood here to fight Ketheric Thorm. Few ever left. This town. I remember it too well. Much druid and harper blood was spilled in taking it. Only to lose it again.